up that they're live, so we are just about ready to rock and roll here tonight. And here we go then. So this is VanillaTV with Arx and Beta bringing you Crackclan versus Broder. Animal running the camera work for you. ETF2L Premiership Season 14 powered by Twitch. Granary is the first map tonight, and Arx is going to run you to that first mid.
Well, as the demomen make their way to middle, let's see if oh wow, Rigo first in the point, but he does take a hit originally from Rib there. Scouts making their way up top for Crackclan, on the floor for Broder, so different approaches there as the soldiers do come in. Crackclan soldiers go absolutely flying. TviQ jumping in over onto the medic, gets two nice hits on him. Mirelin is so weak, but he's had to fall back. Kukkye and Zebbosai, the only damage dealers alive for Broder at the moment. Just trying to spam onto the point, but Admirable sensibly healing up at least one of his soldiers just to get him to a comfortable level, and well, Broder are going to have to back off, and they have done. Yeah,
loads of aggression from Crackclan then. It seemed to have both soldiers jumping out at the same time. Did a little bit of confusion on Broder there. Rib actually went down. He was like the first loss there. They're trying to still defend outside on this yard area though, so they don't want to give this up too easily. Both teams have that Uber. Neither medic went down. TviQ takes down bybben in the background. That was just on the right hand side. They're going to actually get through outside that garage, and with only Kukkye there, he's going to have to fall back in. And well, Crackclan just piling on the pressure at the moment. Good play by them, and let's see if they can keep it up as they come into that second point.
Well, that's it. Currently opting to take the garage route. They do have a demo man and soldier. Soldiers jumps up top, does get a bit of spam over. Kukkye's actually going in head on to him there, and wow, tech goes down up top to the pills of Rigo there, so one player down on the defense, but they do still have their Uber, so it's not going to be too tragic as he will be back in as the Ubers do come in, but still no Uber pop, still no one committing to this push. Kukkye taking a bit of damage there, and TviQ having to fall out as well. And it's actually amazing that no one's managed to make a critical push so far. Crackclan actually backing out of the garage area, just sitting outside maybe to get everyone back to full health. TviQ desperately needed a heal there.
Yeah, I thought TviQ was going to get caught actually. Crackclan, this could be just a game of paying too much respect to both teams here, but now Crackclan trying to come in, switching back over to the more standard right hand side entrance. See if someone comes in through the Z. No, just spamming rockets through that Z at the moment, and Broder not being sort of tempted out, not being baited out of that point. Brago is at the bottom of the steps in the garage. Scouts on full heals is going up there as well, trying to see if they can come in behind them. But Broder, look at that positioning. Both soldiers just very close to that medic, watching, making sure no one can get through there without at least getting some spam. Sticky's on that
Kukkye?
top wall as well. Kukkye might get caught here, goes just in and then bounces back. Still very early times, and really no one wants to lose this first fight, really, Arx.
Well, that's it. I mean, Broder really don't want to be pushing on this, because if they lose it, they've lost their last point, which puts the ball kind of in Crackclan's court. I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen for them is they'll wipe and lose mid. But we'll just have to have a look if they're actually going to make a push on this. Just stalling things at the moment, maybe hoping for some sort of pick. There are no class changes, so it's not like they're waiting for someone who's just come out the spawn. And here we go. I think this might be it, as Demoman is leading the way, but no, they back off yet again. Just too much respect here. This is like the Americans at I-46 playing against each other.
I'll hold that for Arx. They are coming in. TviQ goes down. Could that prompt the push? They have lost tech though, so could be a time. But Broder thinking about coming out. They went all the way to the door and then fell backwards. Soldier of TviQ comes to the Z as well. But TviQ and TviQ both down at the moment, so Crackclan gonna have to hold off. They've had to fall back. In fact, both Uber has been popped. Crackclan do have a very good advantage though, so obviously the medic of Broder of mirelin just falling back. It's caught, both side soldiers down. Admirable's caught as well, so 3 players down for Crackclan. Broder definitely coming out on top on this second encounter.
Yeah, TviQ's on sniper at the moment as well. He has come out of the spawn, so no change in hit for him. He's going to have to go into mid. And well, we'll just have a look as Broder gets some players on the point already. TviQ might get a shot on medic, but no, he shot too early. Went for the soldier, I believe, there. Did manage to connect a body shot or something, but he's going to have to fall back, and obviously that means the sniper is now called. But great push by Broder. Excellent rocket jump from Zebbosai. Managed to take down Admirable. It looked like Crackclan were pushing forward, and as they came in, Zebbosai just went, well, screw this, I'm going over for the medic now. So, go on.
So Broder now have a massive advantage, and Crackclan are aware of this. We'll follow watching Smzi at the moment, building very quickly with that reskin Boston Basher. mirelin is caught by Brago Stickies. Where was that Arx? Was that on the door?
Yep, on the little door. No one checked for those stickies, but they might still capture the point here. It's so close to getting capped. That does leave it open for a back cap, but no scout is going to come in, finish that cap off. And they're doing a really good job here. Crackland only 2 players alive. One of them's a sniper and the other's a medic. So, Admirable getting a shot over onto Kukkye, finish him off, and that actually could have potentially saved them the round there, getting that shot over onto him, because that scout would have been a huge threat on last. At the moment, we've got TviQ still sniping with his medic, opting not to change to scout, but I guess this is where they're not going to push, because Crackland do have their Uber.
Yeah, Crackland might want to think about making the most of this though, but with those slower respawns, Tech running sniper, thank you. So with those slower respawns, as I was saying, they probably didn't have the numbers there for capture points for Broder. If you're new to TF2, that means obviously they get the faster respawns as well as being nearer to the point on this map. TviQ still trying to get through the shot on that door on the right hand side. It's going to be Tech versus TviQ. Both snipers exchanging. Tech comes out on top with a nice shot to the face, and it has prompted the push, so Broder not hanging around. Have used that Uber really early. Zebbosai goes flying to try and force that Uber out. He's still flying, misses the air shot. Zebbosai still alive on the right hand side. Smzi finishes him off. TMAX caught as well. Looks like Broder going to lose this one. Will they have enough numbers to fall back out? Sensibly trying to fall back out. And with only 4 players up for Crackland, they might.
Smzi.
Oh, they're still going to come out. And Smzi catches Tech, and it's only going to be mirelin left alive. Respawners coming out from that front spawn, but it's only going to be Zebbosai there, and Broder going to have to surrender that 4th CP.
I nearly interrupted to say that Broder have got this, and then Smzi just. He must have hit about 5 meat shots just then. He dealt so much damage and then came out and also killed the sniper, just meaning another player down, as 2 of the players for Broder have just respawned. They might be able to mount a defense in this mid-fight. They are going to have their Uber early. I'm wondering if Crackland are going to even try and contest this, but no, I think they're just going to be content for the moment with sitting outside and, well, maybe relying on Ips going in to get a pick. He looked like he was getting overhealed maybe to make a jump up top or something, but if they lose that soldier now, that could be costly and, well, prompt Broder to come in and push.
So if you have just joined us, this is VanillaTV with Arx Beta bringing you Crackland versus Broder. This is the first map, the first round in fact, a rather long 8-minute round on Granary. And the coverage has been brought to you by Admirable, as we are now watching Broder come through that ramp frame on the left hand side, just trying to spam that way into yard. But focus fire from CC doing the job at the moment. One of the scouts has managed to get through, but he still needs those heals. Kukkye's caught, so one of the scouts is caught. One of the soldiers might get caught as well, and the Uber has been forced, Arx. Has been forced out of Broder. This is an excellent result for CC, but clever play by Zebbosai. Goes straight after Admirable. He may have overextended. Yes, he has, but I think that's a fair trade. Soldier for Uber, I guess that's a very fair trade, and they'll be probably happy with that.
Indeed, indeed. So just having a look as Broder are only defending that left-hand side. One soldier does jump over of Tech to trying to put some pressure over the right, and the scout had already come in of Smzi there, just death matching up against bybben. We'll have to ignore that fight for the moment as they split up, but Smzi does get caught by Kukkye coming across the point. And that means 2 players down for Crackland. Broder going to take this opportunity to make that push. One of the players is a sniper of TviQ, so they've got to be wary of that headshot, but that does mean they've got 1 less death matcher on the field as TviQ just looking at in eyes with him now. Eyes a shot over onto the demo man, but misses it as stickies are on the point, also preventing them from cleanly taking this point. But, well, they are going to get time 7 on there and capture that 4th, and Uber's about the same.
Yeah, so we've got a deja vu situation again. Let's see if Broder are able to push into his last CP this time. Both soldiers and scouts at top at the moment. Admirable sitting close, trying to give the soldier, it looked like, who was that? It was TMAC getting the full heals, and Broder and Broder's Kukkye and Tech both go down, so that would definitely delay it. RCC going to push, probably not with TviQ running sniper. He's gone close to the door, trying to get a shot. Rib manages to cap Smzi though, so definitely not going to push now. Be very wary of their flanks with sniper, and both scouts, no scouts up for Crackland. They probably have to be very wary of that. As the game slows down again, so 10 minutes, just coming up to 10-minute round on this first round, Arx. A lot of respect being paid at the moment.
Well, TviQ trying to hero pick over onto a scout, but even if he gets that pick, does he honestly think, well, would Crackland push up for that just on a pick of a scout? I don't think they would. If anything, that's going to prompt that scout to come back as a sniper. Here we go, Broder pushing in now. Demoman leading the way up top on the pipe. Another super jump from TMAC. Don't know how he quite gets that height, but he does get taken down by Kukkye. Heavy is walking into the pipe, but he's still fully overhealed. Broder have definitely got this one. One soldier trying to get in, but absolutely crushes. And wow, that Heavy was just allowed too much room in that point.
Yeah, thanks, Arx. I'm just having a look at the damage. So Zebbosai was actually the top damage dealer, 2936 damage. Ibs, second place, 2803, Brago, 26222. So this is the second round, and you should have those damage on screen for you now. We hope you like that. That was brought to you by Airy. Second round coming at you, and, well, Arx, take us through this second mid, mate.
Okay, 2 scouts for Crackland again, opting to go up top. This time Tex puts quite a bit of pressure on one of the scouts as Ips joins it to actually take him down. And 2 early casualties for Broder here. They're going to back straight out at this point. Crackland chasing with at least a few players. Scout might overextend here. Wow, Zebbosai with a hero rocket over onto him. Somehow manages to connect and take him down. So that's a 2-for-1 trade, but Crackland ultimately going to come out with this point, which is, well, definitely the best thing for them. As Broder just heal up outside. Don't think they're probably going to push this, but they do have their Uber, so that option is always there. As Crackland surely just going to wait for TviQ to get back to join them, ready for this, well, fourth CP push. Fourth CP
hold
push.
or push. So TviQ is now back in the fight, just hanging around that left hand, and Broder not hanging around. That is Zebbosai who's come forward. Uber has been forced, had to use it to save that soldier, and Crackland not really expecting that there. They have forced Broder back out, but exchange of Ubers, best result for Broder there. This is in their favour now. And let's just see if they want to try and do a transitional push coming back in without that Uber. Very difficult in Granary because of the 2 very small choke points, and, well, wisely deciding not to even risk it.
Well, Crackland are playing this game so slow and kind of collected, and I don't know if that's the best way really to play against a team like Broder, because Broder reasonably new together. They've been around for a few months as a team. Surely sort of a bit of organised aggression might catch them off guard, but they're just giving them time to collect and think about what they're doing at the moment. And on top of that, Broder are 1 round up, so they've got all the time in the world to just sit back and let Crackland make mistakes. Whereas Crackland, it's almost like they're just unsure of themselves. I'm not sure what their strategy is today.
Are we still going that Crackland will be stronger on process?
Yeah, they will definitely be stronger on process. Granary, I think, especially with the amount of old school players that Broder has, I think this was definitely going to be their map of the 2, whether or not both of them, in fact, just with deathmatch. But Crackland will definitely be stronger on process compared to Granary.
So you have to join us. This is VanillaTV with Arx Beta bringing you Broder versus Crackland. We are watching the first map. This is the second round. Animal is bringing it to you on the stream, and we are watching now. Broder approaches third CP. Uber has been popped straight away, allowing Zebbosai to go high and wide. Goes flying. Tech and Kukkye both caught on this push though, and Broder got to be careful here. They don't want to lose too many players. Zebbosai goes down as we watch mirelin fall back out of ramp room. And Rye managed to escape as well, so disastrous push for Broder, and Crackland definitely going to be trying to get onto that 4th CP as soon as possible. We could be looking at 1-1 very shortly, Arx.
Well, this is the thing, they have kept their demo man alive, which is going to help. You might even be able to spam them a little bit. Watch out for the scout on top! In comes Smzi over onto the medic, misses 2 shots, misses 3. Wow, mirelin somehow manages to survive, but that has opened up the point to, well, be taken by Crackland there. Great play from Smzi, a bit unlucky, but well, let's just call it good strafing by mirelin there. As Crackland look to come in, they do have quite a significant 30% Uber advantage. And are they aware of this is more important? Are they going to push on the dot as their players are coming in? It looks like, again, they're taking their time. They don't realise how much of an Uber advantage they have over Broder.
Smzi running spy Arx, so maybe that's a suicide. She wants to go in for the pick, so maybe they don't know they have such a like a massive advantage. Kukkye running sniper at the moment, quite a capable sniper. bybben running heavy, quite a capable heavy as well. And I don't think they knew they had the advantage. I'm surprised they didn't, because as we watched Smzi get caught by bybben, I'm surprised they didn't because they were building so fast with that Boston Basher still. And, well, Broder didn't even have a scout up, so they must have been aware of that. But it's cost them 2 players. Anyway, that delay has cost them 2 players. Crackland are opting to defend it, using that Uber to defend it with only the 4 players there, but they do have those faster respawns. bybben might be caught here, as we see now the rest of the Broder players coming up into the point. ×3 on the point. Crackland opting to defend and block that push. bybben is caught. He did overextend, and Crackland, a scout has gone to last. But with Broder all just filtering back out, happy to exchange those Ubers. And now we've seen the first of these transitional plays from Crackland trying to go forward. Who's that gone flying? It was T-Mac that's gone up in the air. It takes down Tech and mirelin, only Kukkye's the last one up. That's a wipe for Broder. And we are going to be looking at 1-1 with exactly 15 minutes left, Arx. And just talk us through the stats, my friend.
Well, let's just have a look at them as they're loading up on my screen. Well, Brigo there, I was actually going to say Brigo outskilled Ribe in that last deathmatch, and well, the
double.
stats certainly...
Nearly double, mate.
Yeah, certainly show that he's, well, yeah, pretty much nearly double anyone else on the team there. So, man of the round definitely goes to Brigo as we are going into round 3. Over onto the mid fight as Brigo opted to take the standard route to the health pack. Rib actually goes up top, grabs that little health pack up there, but it does give him a wider angle, but he's going to, a lot of pressure, he's going to surely go down here. Does get taken down by TviQ, early death for the Demo Man, and that's, well, one of their spam players out of the fight as Tech also drops down. Brigo's also falls, so no Demo Man spam is minimized as Soldier of TviQ does come in, puts a bit of pressure over onto the Broder Scout of Kukkye, and he's had to fall out, and, well, Broder opting to just play the passive approach.
Yeah, they seem to be quite eager to pull back straight away on that mid-fight. Maybe, again, they're just quite happy to sort of like slow the game down almost. They don't want to, don't want fast games. Maybe that's just their preferred play style that allows Zebbosai to try and use his effectiveness to the best, try and get him behind them, go after that medic. A bit too fast and everyone's suicides, it's not going to be as effective, is he? So, this is only the third round, 13.5 minutes remaining. We're watching Broder just defend outside that yard. Looking like Crackland setting up the defense at the moment. Seems to be so much respect from this game tonight. I haven't seen this in a while. It's just, I've seen so many fast games recently. This seems really slow. And
this
I
is
don't
like
even think it's Granary. Well, I don't even think it's Granary's fault, I think it's just, they just want to do it. But Broder are coming in. They've come in on that left-hand side. Uber was popped early. Broder opting to fall back straight away whilst that Uber is still going. So Crackland, they did force it out of them. So Admirable did use that Uber, and we're going to play a game of who can build faster, Arx.
Exactly. Well, I think with the introduction of the Boston Basher, if scouts do opt to build the Uber, it'll be roughly about the same rate. And, well, it looks like actually Broder building a tiny bit faster at the moment. Maybe they just had more players to overheal, get those crit heals and such. But Broder coming in without an Uber. Stickies aren't there, but they took quite a lot of damage. It looks like Tech goes down, Zebbosai nearly goes down at the same time. As, well, they've had to fall out. Tech maybe just going in for an Uber bomb. Well, a medic kill there, but it's sometimes smarter to wait for the medic to get his Uber so that at least the worst case scenario, he pops it, whereas otherwise you have to actually get the kill on the medic.
Yeah, CC now filtering around onto that garage area. TviQ needs to be careful here. TviQ is caught, actually. It was Zebbosai finishing him off, and Uber has been forced down mirelin. I didn't see what happened there, Arx. I don't know who forced that, but I imagine it was whoever Zebbosai finished off. And this has allowed Crackland technically a 3-second point, taking down Zebbosai and mirelin. Disastrous for Broder at the moment. They're losing this 4th CP. Ribe goes down as well. But look at the health of the players of Crackland. Both very weak. There is a soldier last. It's going to be Ips last all alone. And that was a wipe for Broder at the end. So 2-1 the score. 11.5 minutes remaining. I guess the stats will now be up on your screen again, and I'm just waiting for them to load on my screen as well. Who's a massive damage dealer? It's Brigo again leading the way, and in fact it's all of Crackland top 3 for both kills and stats. And well, the numbers don't lie, people. The numbers do not lie.
Exactly. So we can see the influence there of the Crackland heavy combos as soldiers and demo men just coming out on top in the damage. So on to round 4 now. Broder taking a more aggressive option with their scouts. But is that going to play against them as Crackland forced out into that corner at the
Admirable.
moment. Soldiers had to jump and have a little kiss in the mid-air right there. As, Soldier over onto the medic of mirelin dancing around, somehow managing to survive, firing an arrow up onto the soldier up top, and actually he's going to find himself pretty much alone here. Again, trying to deathmatch Rib somehow, and I think that was an accident, managed to save mirelin from that scout as now Ips is chasing mirelin down. He's going in for the shot, but Ips is not that weak. mirelin does fall down, and well, mistake on his half, well, on his behalf, should I say, as Ips certainly knew what he was doing.
Yeah, mirelin opted to go for the bow. It would have worked if Ips hadn't got the med pack, which Ribe was hanging around for. Ips actually went in aggressive then and fell back straight away and went back up onto the crate. So it was almost like everyone forgot about him. That allowed him to come behind Ribe and, or Rib, it depends on how you want to pronounce it, and also help finish off Scout, and then did the same for mirelin as well. So, yeah, all Ips on that mid fight then. Just seeing where Crackland is sitting. the best result for Broder there was that Admirable also went down. So no team will have that massive Uber advantage, but the only difference is, again, is that mirelin went down late compared to Admirable relatively early. This is why we see like about 50-60% difference right now. And Broder may not be aware of this. They are coming in trying to apply the pressure. CC have lost 3 players, and it's only TviQ and Smzi, the 2 scouts and Admirable, and they are falling back to that yard area. bybben went and took a look, but the door was shut firmly in his face by TviQ. And 3 players down, this could be a very interesting round. Let's see how CC want to play it.
It definitely will be. CC didn't get those forward spawns, so still only 3 players alive on this 4th point. They do have their Uber. 2 scouts are being Ubered, and that's just allowing some time and hopefully getting that Uber out to Broder. But Broder haven't yet popped it. Soldier of Zebbosai is chasing it. Great hold from him, and now they're going to be surely on Admirable here. Takes loads of damage, does go down, but mirelin might find himself in trouble. Zebbosai just getting reloaded now, and does manage to get out the door on Broder. Really strong push here, leaving 1 soldier with the pain train on the cap. As Scout is on to the final point. Nobody's there, with 1 soldier jumping around over onto the point. Crackland doing a good job of holding on to this somehow, but they're not going to manage it. Surely not. Ips being the only one alive does manage to take down 1 player. Is it too little too late? As TviQ comes out, double kill, 6 down Tech and bybben. And wow, in comes 1 scout kukkye. Didn't see TviQ there. Fights him, and TviQ goes monster kill over on Broder, and somehow managed to hold on to that point.
TviQ playing a game on his own at the moment. I think it's just TviQ versus Broder on that last CP. I think he'd like that to happen again.
Well, look at his damage. Look at his damage in the round so far. 1,000 damage. The only person, well, bybben's actually in the same situation, dealing about 1,000 damage. So Scout's coming out on top in this. And just have a look as kukkye is running a sniper. TviQ staying on Scout, obviously with the confidence that he gained from the last round. And so Crackland suddenly realised, oh, hang on a minute, there's a sniper there. We'll push up to the door. Zebbosai goes down to some instant spam. Headshot comes in over onto, I believe that might have been Ips there. I mean, certainly kukkye is a capable sniper, so they're going to have to be wary of that. And TviQ, I'm just wondering if he's going to go back in to change the sniper to counter this. And I don't think he is, because it looks like Crackland might feel like making some sort of push here.
Yeah, they're thinking about it. I guess they're quite wary. kukkye's trying to peek out that right-hand side door. He's being spammed out at the moment. Just his scan weapon, just putting off the aim very slightly. Zebbosai running heavy again, Arx. So heavy is going to be coming into the fight. Has that been called? Ribe, ultra aggressive. Uber has been popped. So Ribe has that Uber pop. kukkye takes down Smzi in the background. Broder catches Tech and kukkye though. Ribe's gone straight for the point, following him on last. Someone's going to have to go and block. That Uber of CC now coming in. Zebbosai's going to get destroyed, and he does. 4 players down. bybben is only the last one up. It's going to be mirelin versus the rest of the Clan team. Is he going to run to last? No, he isn't. And he's going to try and escape through garage, and no, he doesn't.
It was a nice little rocket ride there. Just having a look, there's 1 scout did, I was going to say kukkye could have slipped into that garage area there and might have been able to play the back cap, as the rest of Crackland do push forward. All of their players are around there, so they would have all committed to going to mid. But he opted to come back and join his team, I believe. Well, that's what I saw originally. Yeah, he did. He is over onto the midpoint as Crackland make their way in through that right-hand side or left-hand side, if you're the attacking perspective. Those 2 soldiers might have overextended here a bit. They took so much damage coming in, as Scout of bybben does crush TMAC there, and is now onto the medic. Uber is popped just to try and, well, save some base here, as Broder, 4 players alive, are, well, Scout on the back cap, or something on the back cap.
Brago's going back. Brago's going back for it. Scout's there as well. Soldier there. Brago still relatively high health. It'd be very interesting to see if he doesn't finish off the soldier. In fact, they trade, and so he did enough. He did enough.
Great play using that the pain trailer. Nowadays we can't call it as a scout when we see ×2 because of that's one disadvantage for us commentators in the game now. So, but Crackland at the moment, 2 players alive, TMAC and Admirable, as the rest of the team does spawn. They don't have an Uber. I'm just wondering if Broder are going to make a push forward to try and well, just put some pressure and secure that yard area, which they are doing, flanking most of their team around to the garage side, as Crackland have regrouped into that 2nd point. And well, we'll have to see, as Broder do have their Uber. They are just going to try and edge this point at the moment. 1 scout sitting on there, and Crackland going to be forced to give this up. There's no way that they can stop that without their Uber being ready yet. And Broder, are they going to be making a push? It looks like they are.
Yeah, they're coming in. So TviQ's running Spy, who's gone behind at the moment. It's going to be to no avail. The rest of the Broder team have gone forwards. T-Mac's caught Zebbosai's first line. Broder's still losing players all over the shop, and TviQ does manage to get bybben down in the end. He came round from behind on the right.
Pain Train
And
Tech.
what was Pain Train onto the point, and it's 2-all this score. After messy gameplay, 5 minutes left. 2-all the score. This could be a very tense 5 minutes. Who thought the first 15 minutes were tense? Very tense 5 minutes coming up.
Indeed, indeed. 2-2 is the score. Tech there just sat behind the medic on the point, didn't fire a rocket, and the second the medic walked off at that point, the ×2 from that Pain Train soldier came into play there. And, well, just having a look at the damage in the last round, Ips with over 2k. Same with TviQ there, men of those rounds, let's say, but it didn't work out for them. As we are on to round 5. Aggressive soldier play from who's that? Tech does get taken down, but forces a lot of players back into that corner, and that's opened it up for Demoman of Rib to come in and spam, dealing so much damage to players in that corner of the point. One scout of Smzi just trying to see if he can break an exit out of that corner. Soldier of Ips does jump aggressive, puts pressure over onto Ride, but not quite enough damage. Uber comes in from Admirable. Mirelin still holding on to his for the time being, just about pops it, and well, our Crackland going to manage to get out with their demo. They've been juggled quite heavily here. Brigo might not get out here. A lot of spam going on to him. Damage as well coming in from the scouts as Broder, 6 players alive at the moment, will be pushing very, very quickly. And with only 4 minutes remaining, Crackland could be in a bit of trouble this map.
Yeah, TviQ setting up the defense. Arx is up top on that pipe on last already as Heavy. Great play by Broder. That's the first time we've seen him win a mid-fight, and I just loved how closely they stayed together. Even almost looked like Rivals overextended, and mirelin, everyone came back together, and well, it worked for them. They destroyed him on that mid-fight. Technically a wipe. TviQ is absolutely destroyed by Ryben Tech straight away, and Crackland in trouble. Ips and Smzi trying their best as well. Brago gets caught. Surely going to be 3-2 the score, and it is with just around 3.5 minutes remaining. 3-2 the score with Broder. Very quick round, the quickest of the match so far. And well, it was Zebbosai and Rybe really dealing damage. Just Rybe just under that 800 mark, and Zebbosai just under that 1000 mark. So really all the damage done in that mid-fight. Let's see how this next round takes us. So this is going to be a 6th round. Could this be the final round of this first map? Brago very early into the point yet again. Broder, it seems so slow there. I don't know where Rybe went. I think he went up top, which he did. One of the soldiers from Crackland, the teammate going aggressive. He might get caught very weak. He still goes flying and manages to escape and get that med pack. Very lucky there. Crackland in much better positioning this time as we see both soldiers go flying. mirelin opting to fall back straight away, saying, see you later, guys. Only the last one up. And this time it's actually a wipe almost for Broder with only mirelin alive. Has anyone chased him? I see a soldier with the escape plan.
He has.
Yeah, one of the soldiers is up top on the 4th CP already with that escape plan. It is Ips, in fact. He's going to go all the way to last looking for mirelin. He's just hiding up top.
TviQ's 1 step ahead. He's on the pipe already. Oh, has he been seen? He's jumping over onto the medic. Is he going to get a force out here? Misses a couple of shots, and no, TviQ does go down. So great gamble from them, and to be honest, 2 minutes remaining, that would have been huge. Had they have got that Uber out, it would have put a massive Uber advantage in favour of Crackland, and Ips also commits to try and get him down, but doesn't manage to do so. As well, Ad's sitting on the midpoint with his crits. This is a bit of a last-ditch effort here. They need that initial sticky or rocket to come in, connect before mirelin can pop his Uber, and then they might be able to just crush and roll through the rest of the round. And to be honest, that's exactly what they're relying on. But here comes T-Mac, going to force that Uber from the top. Not going to manage to escape though. Kukkye does take him down, but now it's crits versus nothing. Crackland going to be gearing up, and this is going to be a hectic few minutes as all of the Broder players are grouped in on the point. Here comes Demoman, crits comes in, takes down Zebbosai. Kukkye drops as well. Tech down into the corner goes Medic, and Demoman are managing to escape for the time being, but bybben goes down, so it's just going to be Medic and Demoman. In comes Demo and Scout to try and chase him down. mirelin running for his life now, but you have a Scout and Demoman. 1 minute 20 seconds remaining. mirelin drops as well. It's a complete wipe, ×5 on this 4th point. And wow, it is going to be so close. 3 players versus 6 to try and hold on to this to prevent it from going to a golden cap. But Crackland taking down one of those 3 players at the moment. They are. It looks like they're going to do it. 3-3 is the score with 1 minute remaining, Beta.
1 minute remaining, so we're going to have an extremely fast round. I don't even think it's possible. Let's just see how Broder want to do it. I'll be surprised if they contest it. They have been sort of like a little bit skeptical on that mid-fight, and damage on the last round. Brago and Smzi and TviQ just leading the way. Brago, another 1300 damage round. Again, probably because of those crits. So it doesn't really, doesn't really help us commentators to talk about the damage. But who is that? That is Zebbosai, who's gone flying across the point, and he's caught straight away. I think both teams know it's over. 20 seconds left. Neither team has that midpoint. So we will be going to golden cap. on this. So if you're new to ETF2L, European Team Fortress 2 League, we play a new policy now, or it's not really new anymore. New compared to when me and Arx played, or when I played, I guess, makes me sound old. Is that we do not have draws on maps anymore. So this will go to a golden cap across 15 minutes. So the person that holds the most points, or the person that wins the round within those 15 minutes, will get the point. What this does mean, though, is that Broder, now Arx, technically have secured that second place, because they get 2 points for this. Or is it 1? They get 1.
No,
I think they get 1.
I'd say they'd get 1, but
yeah.
and I think that's all they'd probably need. But I was going to say it'd be Crackland. If they win the next map, maybe it'll be the 2 results between the 2 teams, which would put them ahead if they are equal on points. To be honest, I didn't do the calculations of points if it went to a golden cap. I probably should have, bearing in mind that before this game I did say on our Twitter, I believe I said that this game does have the potential to be equally or even more exciting than the game between Broder and BFF. And well, so far it's living up to that, as 3-3 is the score, and well, we'll be going on to that golden cap shortly.
Yep, so we will have the golden captures coming up. This is still the first map, so if you have just joined us, this is VanillaTV with Crackland facing off against Broder, ETF2L Premiership Season 14, powered by Twitch. I host tonight are Arx Beta, with Admirable providing the great camera work as well. We also like to shout out to Airy tonight, providing the massive damage stats for you. Massive shout out to him, because, well, that's a lot of hard work he's put into that, and I'm sure you will all appreciate that. I reckon that looks awesome on the stream. Also, check out our French stream as well. So we are casting in 2 languages tonight. VanillaTV France, and that is, I believe it was Luzu, I can't pronounce it, and Nox. And as we're ready to go to the golden round, Arx, golden cap round, that is.
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish I wasn't casting tonight, just so that, I mean, I don't speak French, but I'd love to listen to those 2 casts. So by all means, if you are a French viewer, go check them out. But well, yeah, we are going on to the golden cap round, so let's see if they're going to play passive or aggressive. We'll have to see. Just have a look. What is any crits running at all? No, mirelin is on Uber. Ad's building at roughly the same rate, if not slower, so he's not going to be on crits either, as the mid fight is now underway. Broder, better positioning at the moment. Maybe they've overextended a little bit. T-Mac behind the medic doesn't manage to get a shot on him. mirelin pretty much full health, as Scout bybben eats a pipe from Rigo here, and it's 3 against 4 at the moment, 2 against 3, as Broder just with mirelin and Ribe. Ribe's going to get caught here by the Demoman, and that's going to leave mirelin to run out on his own. 91% Uber. TviQ, is he going to go for this, or is he going to get time on the point? TviQ's going for it. He is chasing mirelin, firing arrows in to try and survive. Tech is going to be there just about in time to save him, as TviQ still runs in. He's not going to be able to, well, contest against that soldier and medic combo, and so I was going to say he took the smart option of falling back, but nope, he didn't. He went in. Bit greedy there, kid, but, well, after his 3-man earlier, we'll, I'll let him off just this once.
I know we were speaking about the scout battles earlier, but, I mean, I really think bybben and kukkye have got a lot more to do on process, because right now in Granary, they haven't been doing enough. TviQ has really been shining above them both. I watched kukkye come all the way behind from ramp room, trying to get onto both scouts, and he missed like 2 or 3 shots and allowed TviQ to 2-shot him. But hold that thought. So both teams have Ubered onto that midpoint. Both teams actually trading, and it's Broder who are losing the majority of the players, including mirelin. So Admirable has stayed alive here. Someone will need to go and get that out of him. It's kukkye taking the responsibility with the help of Zebbosai, coming bombing him. Admirable goes flying, kukkye is caught, and Admirable managed to escape. He's so weak though, on half health, still dancing around, and Zebbosai's finally taken care of. So disastrous for Broder. That could be it, Arx. We could be looking at this first map going to CC if all goes to plan, that is.
Well, that's I mean, that was a bit all or nothing there, sending those players in over onto the medic. Medic had taken a few hits in that mid-fight, so it was kind of worth going for, but just how late they died there meant that they're not going to have all of their players for this 4th point. Actually, they might, because Crackland might just wait for their Uber here. But no, they are pushing players into the garage already, just controlling. Tech goes down up top, so one of their soldiers down. bybben is running heavy, so that might equalize things a little bit. But against that Uber, surely he's not going to be able to run away from the Uber. So, I mean, he is sitting up top on last on the pipe at the moment. I think he's aware that an Uber will come in, and well, they're going to have to defend that. But at the moment, Crackland haven't even taken that 4th point. They're just giving Broder time. to build up their Uber charge to mount a defense for last. 7 minutes, 10 seconds remaining on this golden cap round as Crackland just tried to edge that point, but no, they lose Smzi as they push in, and well, Broder wanted to go out for that then, but they didn't quite have their Uber as Brigo does go down to a sticky trap from right, which was on the little security camera there, and now Broder have their Uber. For some reason I nearly said email there. Oh, it comes the Uber from Crackland now. Damage over onto, well, all of the players for Broder, but they are sitting tight at the moment. Heavy sitting on the point. Crackland gonna have to fall out. One soldier does go for the retreat up top. Just have a look who that is. That's Ips over on the health pack, and Crackland just sitting outside for the moment, possibly looking to come back in, but at the moment they're holding the midpoint, which is if the time runs out, that's who's going to win this round.
Yeah, so Broder did a good job of coming back in there. CC tried their best to block it, but this is sort of really technically all time in favour of CC. So you have to join it. This is golden cap of the first map. So the winner of this will take this first map and 3 points onto the ETF2L Premiership table. This is VanillaTV bringing you the coverage with Arx and Beta doing the words and Admirable on the stream for you. So, Admirable now with that Uber ready to go. bybben still running heavy, so someone's going to have to take care of him. And Broder know about this third CP. They're coming out. They're coming out to contest. And they're out into yard. Someone needs to watch that back cap. Both scouts on that right-hand side. Looking like no one's really going to get caught here. But mirelin's in a bit of a sticky situation here. Falls back to bybben, that heavy jumping soldier. TviQ and Broder go down. Admirable's caught as well.
Whoa,
so it's a complete wipe for CC.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, Arx, did you see most of that?
That was a crazy fight. I actually thought that Ips was going to completely crush Broder then, but out of nowhere, players just fall in a combination of Rib, Zebbosai, and bybben just crushing everyone, and now it's still a wipe. Is anyone getting the forward spawns? Oh, their whole team got the forward spawns. Rib's got that stickied off at the moment, and they're getting time on the point. They're surely going to all have to change spawn, which they have done. TviQ running sniper at the moment, and Crackland 5 minutes remaining. They're halfway through this golden cap, but Crackland sitting on their last, and Broder, well, they have, what, 60% Uber advantage. They're going to need a hero shot from TviQ here.
Yeah, Brago just sticking up that left-hand side on the defensive point of view. Where are Broder? So Broder now just ready to rock and roll with that Uber. Are they going up top? Heavy is up top. They like this as well. So who is that running heavy? It is bybben's actually stayed as heavy. Uber has been popped straight away. So Brago sticky's ineffective. Zebbosai's taken back down in the corner. So Broder have lost 2 players off the bat. 2 players down for CC as well. It's going to come down to a 3-on-4 situation. Broder's still winning. 2 players up for CC. TviQ is the last one running a sniper, but it's going to be a map. The first map for Broder, and that is going to be 1 point on the scoreboard for them. Is 1 point for the win, but there we have it. So Broder taking this first map. You have been watching VanillaTV with Crackland versus Broder. Process will be coming back up with Arx and Beta and Animal tonight from VanillaTV, bringing all the action to you. And just before we go, damage on that last round, by the way, as it just updates, Brago actually did the most damage. Looking like it. Also, apologies, that might be incorrect, but as it's changing map, we will take a quick break as we run some adverts from our sponsors very quickly.